Well, I think it's not just about installing the mods. We probably have to play with the text files, Mr. Rex. Can you please upload your version of the mods? I'm gonna do something better. I'm gonna go ahead and make a video about it and explain exactly what I did um, to get the settings that I did get. Um, so you have the two mods here: Staccato Realistic and Cinematic ENV, and Cinematoscope ENV. Now, I don't know at what point these two override each other. I know that they do override each other at things, at settings, but I have both of them right now. So I honestly don't understand very well exactly how everything works. I know that it changes the lighting system. It changes the way the contrast works, the lightning, the sunlight, everything. So that's why it looks darker. But what I did, or what you have to do, is download this, because you cannot use the Nexus Mod Manager for this because it's a manual download. But what I did is that I downloaded these two and copied them. Let me just go ahead and here you go. This is the Skyrim folder. I downloaded them here. This will not do anything. This doesn't actually change anything. I just downloaded here to make it easier for you to choose the options that you need to choose, because every option that you choose, you're gonna have to actually do it manually. So it's better if you have it close here, so that you can copy paste it really close here. You don't have to do a bunch of stuff, and you know where to find it always. So what I did is I used this one first, Cinematoscope ENB 2.1 fix. That's the latest one. There's not really much thing to it. I used the real version. These are different versions which gives you different ways that the game could look, and shows real. You grab all you grab all this, you copy paste it, you paste it here in the actual folder, not in the data folder. It's not in the data folder as the other mods. This actually goes outside where the actual launch the launch files are. So yeah, don't make that mistake. You copy paste. I use the real one. I mean, you can choose whichever you want. I mean, you have the you see here how they look, right? They're just different ways the lighting system works. And now you have options here. This is what I did. I used sharpen. You just copy paste this in the same place, not in the data folder, but in the launch folder. You copy paste that there if you want, right, the extra sharpen. That's what I did. And you have here no letterbox, obviously, because that looks terrible, and then the no grain effect. I left this one up, so just no grain there. And you could use less grain. I don't really care. It's just personal preference there. And after I did all that, then I used realistic and cinematic ENV. And then I went ahead and used this one, not this one. This one doesn't have a bunch of features. It's just like a beta. I use 1.02 cinematic performance. I didn't even use this once. Now I tried with these settings on, but it was like a huge frames drop, and I didn't really see any improvement when I did this. So I just really chose performance. The depth of field, I actually have another mod that does that for me, so I don't really care. I just use performance. Then you can go options. If it still has a letterbox, you take it off. You can increase the sharpness, less grain. I mean, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Now, that's really what I did. Let me just go ahead and show you my mods here. I had realistic lighting on. This one, realistic lighting here, I took it off because this one does the same thing. So if you have that, you know, I don't have it on. But anyways, now this is what you get when you do this. Now this is in-game. You can see that it's all about the lighting, and it's all about how it hits the armor. Now it doesn't work with every armor, but you see the depth of field working. You see how it looks photorealistic, or a little bit at least. I mean, this is what you should expect, right? I mean, you obviously won't be able to change the game that much, but this is what you should be expecting it to look. Now let me just take this POV off here. Now you see how the plants look. Looks much better. I showed you a little bit of gameplay when I was asking for voice actors, but it was pretty dark, and sometimes you need the light. It's all about the lighting. I mean, even in dark dungeons, you really want at least a piece of lightning to hit a piece of the armor so that the effects really show up. But you can see that the depth of field is really what makes it shine. You can see that I'm aiming at the bottle and then everything else is blurs, and I'm looking at this and everything else is blurs, and that's really the effect that makes it look that good. But you can see here the expanse. Now I'm gonna take off the mod and you can see the difference for yourself. This is what it normally looks like. This is the mod. Normally looks like the mod. I'm gonna do the same with the armor. Let me just use FOB to get a better angle here. This is the mod. This is what it looks like. This is the mod. This is what it looks like. I mean, you can see the difference is huge. Now, there are some extra settings that you can use to get it like, perfect. Do I have it equipped, or let's see here. Imaginator, yeah, this one. So the Imaginator is a spell that comes with the one of the two mods that I gave you. I don't really know which one. I think Cinematoscope, but it allows you to pretty much change, the colors and the contrast and the whatever features you want. Now the actual mod tells you that it's a good idea to, I don't know if you can see very well, to improve. You go to presets, and you have this option that says nice overall enhancement. You can click on that as many times as you want and it'll just continue improving it. It just changes the color. I mean, this mod will not change your game, obviously. It just changes the colors and the way that they interact with the environment. That's all it does. Nice overall enhancement. You can click on that as many times as you want, and so you can find your perfect adjustment, and also use Photoshop Shoot. You just combine those two and you make it look the way it looks. I mean, it's really all that simple. Now let me just show you here the tree as well. You can see that the field of vision is what makes it really cool. Yeah, you can see the tree there, how it looks normally, and then with the mod, I mean, it's obviously far bounds better. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys where I took the pictures. You guys can see that. And this is what happens when you fill the game with mods. The game just freaks out. But this is the place where I did the photo now. It's all about lightning again. So I have this spell called Barrage Blood, and it kind of illuminates my face in a way that it makes it look the way it does. You see that it's illuminating my face. Let me just add here FOB 20. This is pretty much it. Like, I mean, that's what you saw in the video, right? So again, I'm gonna repeat itself. I'm gonna repeat myself. It's all about the lighting and how it hits the armor and how the contrast interacts with the game. I mean, it's right. I think it looks freaking amazing, to be honest. But yeah, you see that. Now this is with the mod. Without the mod, right? It looks terrible. With the mod. Without the mod. There you see it. There you have it. One last thing. This is the mod that I use for my depth of field. It's called Dynavision. I guess I will also put the link in the description. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions, just let me know. Talk to you